I thought we showed good focus, good energy. We were finding gaps in the zone early on. Their hands, activity on the ball, deflections, little things, kick balls when we have a guy open, that made a difference. And I didn't think we necessarily pass faked well enough for big chunks of the game, and you need to do that against a zone that's as active as Eastern's. And I thought we passed up some shots. I thought our decision-making as to when to take the shot, I thought we erred on the side of being too conservative, and we need to step up and take the kill shot once in a while. Questions?
How does, what is, I suppose if you knew you'd fix it, but how are you unable, how is your team unable to carry over that energy, that focus in the opening 5 minutes? Is it a gradual process? Is there a sequence that robs you of some confidence? How does that change so dramatically?
Yeah, I guess I knew I'd tell you.
How do you get other guys more, again, same deal. What kinds of things are you trying to do to get some of your other guys to contribute more? You look at the stat sheet, Carter and Kirk, 15 of 28, everyone else 8 of like 30. How do you get more from the rest of your bunch?
Well, at this point, trying to encourage them to be more aggressive and recognize those opportunities where they can inject themselves into the game. It's a little different than some of the other games we play because schematically the zone makes the ball end up some different places, and it's not as easy as saying, okay, let's run a play for him. But yeah, we certainly, I mean, we were really good at finding Doug early in the game, and then we didn't for a long time.
What was the thought process behind the lineup switch at the start? And it seemed to work brilliantly, and then it didn't. Is it something you're going to continue to try, or is that a one-game?
Well, we've got to find the right balance, and the main trigger to the lineup change was simply their lineup and how big they were right away. I just thought that in eyeing up our minutes in their minutes, I just thought that we would be better served making sure that, and obviously Torrey didn't play as much, which made that a wise move at that point, but because we were big while he was in there a bunch. But that was the main idea behind it. I've got a day to think about what I want to do with our starting lineup going forward. I certainly don't think that we've had any group out there that has just won their starting group jobs as a group. I mean, we're not getting the production we need.
How difficult is it to win a game like this when you only have 3 points off the bench?
Definitely is a factor. Yeah, it's difficult.
Does it obviously makes you wish for players like James to be back out there?
They aren't, so I can't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, if a big narrative of the season is you're not shooting it well from deep, and well, let's examine some reasons. There are plenty of them, but one of them would certainly be what we don't have right now. And like I say, the solution that we have to find definitely involves not having those two at this point.
Do you think 4 of 6 in one is a testament of just not being aggressive enough getting into that zone, or is that just?
I thought we didn't challenge their bigs, and you don't want to just challenge their bigs all day long. It's a strength of their team, but you also have to pick sometimes to go in there and challenge the bigs. And it's no secret a big chunk of free throws are earned right around the rim. And when you're catching down there, but you're not aggressive enough with it, it takes them off the hook a little bit.
At this point in the season, Saul, what do you do to fix some of those issues? You're 23 games in, your club is not aggressive, it's not attacking the rim like it needs to. There's competence issues at virtually every position on the floor on the offensive end. How does that get fixed at this point in the season?
Well, teaching the same way we always teach, you know, I would just keep hammering home on some things and hope it clicks. Improvement is not linear. It doesn't just go like that. There's spikes and there's drop-offs, and eventually, it's like the stock market. Eventually, you hope it ends up higher than it started. We are certainly in a tough spot right now mentally, and it's our job to keep working on those things on a daily basis that are stopping us from having success. And when it does come, we need to hope that we're a lot further ahead than it feels we are right now.
So we've asked a lot of players multiple times where their confidence is. Where's your confidence?
It's got to be good. I'm the leader of this team. I mean, you don't have to look back over 3 months to see a pretty good basketball team. And again, we need to get back to playing like that. We beat some pretty good teams in the preseason.
Do you go back and watch those films for offense? I mean, both the players brought up the point kind of maybe they said that they obviously scout better in the conference play. But do you go back and watch that non-conference stuff, see what you guys were doing offensively that you can't seem to figure out?
Yeah, in fact, again, against this exact replica zone at Detroit, we watched clips this week of us playing Detroit, which at one point we opened up a 19-point lead. And again, speaking as to how to build confidence, we watched clips from when it was going really, really well against them. So yes, we do. I go back and look at rotationally some of the things that I did. What have we strayed from? Why have we strayed from them? You just literally don't stop looking for answers until you either find an answer or the season's over. It's one of the two. And I don't know any other way other than just trying to keep battling to find a way to get this group where we need to get to.
What do you say to your team in the locker room after a game like this? How important is it for you just to stay up and I know that that's what you're talking about.
Well, you can't pander to a group either. It's a fine line that you got to ride as a head coach. They don't want to be told, great job ending the game. It was a lot of fight at the end. They want to be told how they can not be in a position where they have to fight like that just to cut it to what we did. But you can't go incredibly dark on them either at this time. You know, I recognize I know how they feel. I'm in there with them. This is us trying to do this together. And like I say, if there was a snap your finger solution to it, I think I'd have probably pulled it by now. But as far as what you say to them, there are different messages you want to convey individually, and there's messages we want to convey as a group. And there's also a time to do a 30-minute filibuster in the locker room and a time to be measured with your words, figured out what needs to be said at this moment in time, and so that we can regroup.